Hi there, I'm Cooper. I live in North Beach, San Francisco, and welcome to Mi Casa. So this is my closet, the SF Special. So we got all three of the American major sports. We got our basketball jersey, born and raised here in the Bay Area, so of course I'm a Warriors fan. We got the still currently Sacramento A's, going to be Las Vegas, that I'm still a fan of for now. And then we'll see. It'll be Giants or maybe Blue Jays. I don't really like the Giants, but don't say that. And then lastly, 49ers. My dad is an absolutely diehard 49ers fan, so I unfortunately am a 49ers fan. For better or for worse. Then right here we have my small candle collection. So growing up, one thing about my childhood home is there was always a candle burning. Even if my dad didn't like it, my mom absolutely loves them. She has a giant collection from Bath and Body Works, and I have inherited that habit with my small collection of scents, mostly from Bath and Body Works. And then this is my Lego collection. From left to right, we got the Statue of Liberty, New York City skyline, the Millennium Falcon, the small one, not the big one. Starry Night, not built yet, and then Captain Rex helmet, not pictured, but I do have is the Darth Vader helmet and the Luke Skywalker pilot helmet. So I got back in the Legos within the last couple of years, and I enjoy them because it's a nice way for me to get away from the computer screen, because I work a lot in front of the computer, and it's a nice creative outlet for me to build something with my hands, and then after I'm done building it, I get to put it up on my shelf and I get to admire it. And this is where I end up spending most of my time during the day. It is my work/gaming setup. So during the day, it is where I'm working most of the time, pushing Excel spreadsheets. And then at night, it is where I'm playing games with this beautiful piece. It's a computer I built myself about 5 to 6 years ago, and it really got me introduced into the whole computer gaming world. This is one of my paltry attempts to be musical. I do not have a musical bone in my body, but I've tried to find it, and it is through the piano. And I started learning this about 2 years ago, and so far all I can really do is chords, which I do like because I just do the chords in any like pop song that I know. My favorites are probably the Shallow from the Star Wars Born remake, and then there's a Bruno Mars song that I'm blanking on the name, but I can play it. And then this right here is my itty bitty little library. Only a couple books right now because I'm mainly reading on my Kindle now because it's cheaper, because the physical books are expensive. But I am a huge fantasy nut, so about any fantasy or sci-fi book and I will read it. My next to read right now is Red Rising, which I'm gonna read soon, that I've heard fantastic things about. But I've been reading pretty much my entire life. It is my #1 hobby. And then right above it are two of my other little hobbies that I like to do, both more of tabletop gaming. So the left is a deck of Commander from Magic the Gathering, and then on the right is a figurine from the board game Warhammer 40K. And this one's a little bit more complicated. The miniatures come out on a plastic sprue, and you have to cut them up and glue them together, and then you paint them. This is not painted. I'm pretty lazy about painting. I do love putting them together though. Get a lot of them. You get like 50. And you make armies, and then you play other people with an army, and you like battle. And then, last but not least, is my singular cookbook, Binging with Babish. So he's someone I like to go to a lot whenever I have, creative inspiration for a recipe that I want. I'll go to him because he usually has some. And some of the things that I've used his recipes for were when I made beef Wellington. And then this was from one of his TV shows that he did, but it was a timpano, which is like a lasagna casserole Dutch oven, like pot pie. You just look it up. That's what I made though. It was fun. And then from this cookbook I've made the spaghetti carbonara, which was quite good. Thanks for checking out my room, and then next time you guys are here, those two bad boys are going to be built.